Hey, welcome back to the Build Show. Steve Basic here. Got another exciting week. Today we pick up where we left off last week. So we're still up in Canada. We're still touring some awesome houses and seeing some really cool stuff. So stay tuned. Get a couple short videos here of some stuff I saw when I was up in Vancouver. Looking really, really cool. Some great projects people are doing up there. So anyways, I'm not going to hold you back. Sit back, grab that popcorn, enjoy the videos. Here's just a quick overview. Really cool house. Looking like it's, 4 stories. It's got this cool yellow cedar. It's like a 2x2 screen that they're putting on up there, which is pretty cool. Dive in and see exactly what those details look like. They have this nice kind of black tile base here. Just really cool. So let's go in and check it out. All right, just moving across. I know I said I was going upstairs, but check this out. We have a window. Actually, look at the aspect ratio on that. It's probably, I don't know, close to 3-to-1. These windows are absolutely beautiful. Nice hardware on them, and they are tilt turn, so they tilt in. They have this nice mitered profile, which is pretty darn sweet looking. And the other thing I wanted to point out, let me take this back, is, all the hinge work is blind, so when the window is closed, you don't see any of the hardware over there. So, very cool. So, coming upstairs, this room here, pretty much floor to ceiling. This corner window, one of the issues, I tried to do this before, because it's triple glazed, you can't get mitered glass. You can only do mitered glass up to double glazed, I'm told. So you end up with that, weather stripping and spacers there. But still, the effect is there. It's a beautiful window. So here's a pretty cool detail. Here, you can see these stairs. They're basically cut from an LVL and then simply screwed together all the way through. But then they have these intermittent steel plates that are part of that sandwich. You can see them here on the back side. But what it gives you is this kind of just very zigzag orthogonal pattern there. And I'm told these are going to get, finished out and all cleaned up, but pretty cool way to frame a staircase. All right, so we're at that Nikon house. We're upstairs. This is the penthouse. We're up on the roof here, and got my good buddy Tom here from Nikon showing me how this rain screen panel system is put together. There's a 2x2 yellow cedar there, and if we come up here close and look in, notice that it's black when we look between there. You don't see the blue My Vest. It's a full rain screen system, and it has these cleats that have a miter on them. And it just so happens, Tom, if you can remove that panel for us, that these panels then have a cleat with a reverse miter on it. You can see it there. So it basically just gravity seats itself up here on that miter. The paper's been installed on the back side of the slats. The slats are screwed by that cleat holding it together to make that panel. And then that panel just simply comes over and catches, and then just fills in the field of the wall. What a great system. So I just was over listening over hearing a conversation between Lexi and Tom, and Lexi was questioning, why is this built out so much further than the rain screen system there? So if you see here, that's a good 6+ inches, where over here it's pretty much just your standard rain screen. Well, the reason is that there's going to be a rain gutter that gets integrated into the back side of the panel here, and then you won't be able to see it because it's on the blind side of those slats. So just really cool stuff out here. So I just asked the question of why this metal strapping or metal angle at the window. If we look here a little closer, notice that the rough sill stops there. We have rigid insulation up here. You can see it far clearer there. And then it goes up here. So they basically over-insulated the interior of the window frame there. The passive house consultant told them that they needed to do that to help with the passive house numbers. And then the metal angle is nothing more than something that the drywall can then bite into and screw into as the drywall return goes in there. So pretty neat little detail. All right, before I leave, one of the things of note is there's mitered glass on the 3rd floor and the 2nd floor. But notice the angle on the 2nd floor and the angle on the 3rd floor are not the same angle. When you look down here, those walls intersect at different angles. So both of those mitered glass windows have different angles. Pretty wild. Nice little detail here. This is one of the bathrooms, but we have the Siga Myrex 200. It's an interior air barrier and smart vapor retarder. Comes complete with the Reson tape, also made by Siga. And, you can see here, did a beautiful job sealing that all up. Gets connected to the windows, wrapped around, and nice level of continuity. So great little detail. All right, so hope you enjoyed that. That's everything I did in Canada in 2 weeks. So anyways, next week we'll bring Big Red back. We got a bunch of videos stacked up. Great details, working with some great builders, great clients, doing some really cool things. So anyway, if you're looking for more, you know you can find me on Instagram, Steve Basic Architect, putting up stuff there all the time. And you can check it out. Check out the discussions. You're always learning something from those discussions. If you just want more and can't get enough, right here on the Build Show Network, you got all my colleagues putting up great stuff. All these videos are free. Go check them out. Enjoy. And lastly, every 2 weeks, I'm putting up videos, or we're putting up videos for our Unbuild It podcast. You can catch out Jake and Peter Yost and myself. We're talking it up. And oh, by the way, right here on the Build Show podcast, I've recorded a couple with Matt, so go check those out. Matt and I have some great discussions where we talk up the industry too and building science. So anyways, until next time, long live our buildings.